Okay, down here near Sea Grape along the Tamiami Trail, and there's been plenty of tarpon rolling, and I caught a snook earlier. I don't believe this. I thought I had a snook. It jumped. It's a bass, and a very nice bass too. Let's take a look at that thing. That's probably 1.5 pounds, 2 pound bass. Living here amongst the alligators, this tarpon, the snook, and the manatees. I'm not going down there to get him. We're going to get him out of here, and there he goes, swimming off. Just before I hooked him, I saw a tarpon roll out there. That's why I cast. Let's see if another one will roll. That was a nice surprise. I had a snook earlier right after I got here. The breeze has come up a little bit now, but I could see V's out in the water where there were some good-sized fish swimming around, and about the 10th cast I got a nice snook, and then a nice, I guess, oh, there was a tarpon. So this thing is kind of strange. It's a dead alligator. Looks like something chewed on him. It's all kind of dried up. Every now and then I see one up on land. I thought this might have been a live one from a distance, but not today. He's not alive. I see some fish swimming around down there. Saw some mullet. I don't know what that thing is. It's definitely not a mullet, and it's not a sheep's head. I don't know, it could be a tilapia, I guess. This is a spot where the tarpon come up into this really deep part of the canal. They seem to like to hang around in here, and the gators do too. I haven't seen one yet, but I expect any time now to have one come cruising around. Oh, there's a big tarpon right down here in front of me. I don't know if you can see it. No, that's a snook. Oh my God, that thing's got to be a 30-pounder. And there's 2 others out there too. This things are enormous. And that looks like a tilapia over there. And these look like some bass swimming by. Holy smokes, let me get my fly rigged here and see if I can attract. Oh, there's some sheep's head coming. There's stripes on them. Wow. Let's see if I can catch. I'm up here in the tarpon honey hole. I can't get a cast over to where they're rolling. There are some mullet jumping, but I saw some big fins and tails porpoising as well. I also saw a couple big gar in here. They were about, well, they were probably not big as far as gar goes. They were about 3 feet long, but they also will gulp air on the surface, so that could be some of what that's going on over there. Come on, let's get a tarpon. Right, there's a deep hole right over in front of those mangroves. Those aren't tarpon. Those are little guys. Oh, there's a big snook coming. I don't know if we can see him down there in the water. He just turned sideways. Oh, he's about 15 pounds anyway. Big guy. Let me see if I can go down and get a head up. See a few manatees out here. One of them just went down. Let's see if he'll come back up again right out here in front of us. This place is just full of life. Although I've only seen one gator that was dead. I'm sure I'll see some more this morning. Maybe when the sun warms up a bit. I see a school of mullet going by out there. Where'd that manatee go? He was right here a minute ago. The tide has been going out for a little while. I can see a small amount of current going from right to left. I think that's what had a lot of these fish up in here, because when the tide goes out, the smaller fish have to come out of the mangroves, and they're getting lower water in there, and the big ones wait for them to school out of there and chow down. Every now and then I see a few. Up there was a little something on the surface here, probably some mullet jumping. Could have been something chasing bait fish. There's that manatee. There's a mullet over there, making a commotion, but to no avail. He's really leaping. Leaping mullet. Many a freshwater fisherman has been fooled into casting to mullet that they think are fish feeding on the surface. Up there's some tarpon down there. One of them rolled. Come on, let's get some action here. I'll put this away and fish a while there's still some shade to the fish to hide in. Up, nosing around out there. Hard to see him. He went down again. Take a breath and they kind of ooze back down and feed on the grass on the bottom. I don't know if he'll stay up or if he can even really be seen. I can see him pretty good. He's manatee right under the surface. Right this side of that mullet. He's turning. Still got his nose poking up. He's done almost a 360. Maybe he's looking for his friends. Got his nose up out of the water. I don't think I'll jump in and swim with him. There's too many other critters in here that would enjoy that. Okay, there's a gator. A manatee just went down. Let's see if I can get a little. He's just sort of laying on the surface. His head and his back is poking up. He's a good size one. That's a pretty little lizard. Oh, got too close to my other friends over here, the little bit bigger lizards. This guy's on high alert. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you, little guy. They're about 7 or 8 feet long. There's 2 of them there. It came down. Oh, there's the one that jumped in the water a minute ago. And this guy is still over here enjoying the sun, but he's not sleeping. He's on high alert. He looks like he is perched and ready to leap. I don't think I'll be going down to that bank and doing any fishing down there. Pretty warm day. It's supposed to be 86 today. It's probably only about high 70s right now, but that sun is high and these gators are starting to get active. definitely the place to go to see gators on the Turner River Road, the Everglades. Okay, there's 3 of them out here in the middle now. I'm on the other side on the visitor center ramp, boardwalk. Three manatees taking the sun. Don't see any babies. The one in the middle is a little bit smaller than the 2 big ones, but sometimes you see little baby ones. Not today. Well, I stopped at one of my go-to spots along the trail. A few casts and looks like a little snook. Yep. See if we can hoist him up here and take a look. He's energetic, making up for his lack of size. Let's see what we got here from Mr. Snook. There we go. It's probably around 12-14 inches. We'll get that little chartreuse and white clouser out of you and send you on your line side way.